Hello ladies and gentlemen, StarCraft fans, DejaVu here together with DejaVu, a dual commentary on the WCG finals from the Korean qualification for the World Cyber Games played on the 30th of August between Bisu and Stork. We already had an incredible first set. Not going to spoil what happened there, check that out. An awesome game on Heartbreak Ridge, and I'm really looking forward to this one since this is played on my favorite and probably almost everybody's favorite map of the moment, Outsider, and especially with all the kinds of possible harass on this map, I think this is going to be at least as intense as the first set, probably even more so. So what do you think about that?
I do love this map. I'm with you, and we're gonna have the game start in 1-0. And I think that this map is a lot of fun, and it gets turned into a lot of wide-ranging battles sprawled across the map. Let's get you the start positions here. We've got Bisu starting at the 9 o'clock position in purple, and then Stork starting at the 12 o'clock position in white. Bisu in purple, Stork in white. Yeah, I really love this map. This is my favorite map along with you too. You know, I'm a huge fan of this map. Unfortunately, you see a lot of Destination being played on iCup these days, but yeah, I wish that this would be played even more. It's a lot of fun, I think. And I think again on this map, I think are going to be really good again in this map because there's so many places to drop, especially once you get past a second base. Once you get past your natural and you take those third bases on the outside ring, that's when the mobility of the shuttles really becomes really important. Whether it's Reavers at the beginning, or it can sometimes turn into later games. You can easily turn that into storm drops and things. But I definitely expect to see Reaver play out of both of these players again, or at least shuttle play. Certainly not. I don't expect to see Arc Templar, at least not on this map.
Yeah, definitely. And what's so great about Outsider is also that basically in almost all matchups it's very well balanced, and no race really has the possibility to really like abuse some part of the map. That's what makes it so cool. And yeah, I'm with you on that one. I don't expect any of these players to go for something crazy here, especially now with so much at stake in set 2, since this could be decisive right here. We will probably really see Reaver play because it's so easy to drop these shuttles and come in from different angles, maybe with a diversion up front, then drop a Reaver behind at the mineral line, something in that yeah, kind of in kind of the thinking like that. And okay, so Bisu is going to have a little bit of a scouting advantage here, scouting in the right direction. But I don't think that Stork will be blocked at the ramp. He will also get the scouting going on, and so they will both see that their opponent is going for a standard build, nothing very complex going on here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like players ever tried to do anything complex early on, and Bisu actually getting another Manor Pylon in this game. Just like last game, he gets the Manor Pylon in. I think he only trapped one probe that time, so it's marginally effective in this case. Stork doesn't even look like he's setting up for one. Actually, he might have trapped 2 probes there. Like it might have actually been kind of useful. And Stork's probe just wandering around. I don't even think he's looking to throw down a Manor Pylon. I think he's just trying to scare Bisu and just keep it alive as long as possible. It doesn't look like he's being threatening with it at all. And we do see the Cybernetics core going down for both players. So yeah, this is going to be standard openings, nothing cheesy or nothing crazy going on for either of these players. And it's kind of the beginning of how all PvPs go. Even when even at the very top level, you know, you kind of have to play it this way. If you do anything different, if you vary from this opening at all until you get the Dragoon out and stop the opponent's scouting, a variation can tell too much to your opponent about what you're doing and how they and the optimal response is just too powerful in this matchup. So you do see this every single time pretty much, and that it's going to be like this at the
yeah, and I'm really looking forward to see how Stork will adapt in this game. I'm going to spoil it for you now. So he did indeed lose the first game. You probably already noticed it at the top left, since you have the score there, purple leading 1-0. So yeah, Bisu with the advantage in this one, and he did some mistakes there, especially with his Reaver shuttle play in the first set. And if he does not change anything about that, if he Oh, that was nice there, saving that probe. And if he does not change something about that, if he does not play at the top like Bisu did in set 1, I don't think he's going to stand a chance in this one when it comes down to yeah, simply standard PvP mirror matchup, and with even the slightest advantage being decisive here. I think that Bisu may actually, playing like in set 1, could have an advantage in this one, and he's going for the economic edge here. So maybe if Stork manages to catch him off guard early on, that could really give Stork a good possibility in this game. Since I don't see him going Nexus, if he attacks early on, this could be quite problematic for Bisu here.
The advantage though is that because he went for one of those back expansions, he went for the mineral only, and he does already have his robotics facility up. He should be able to get Reavers out, hopefully not too late. He should be able to defend his ramp. All he has to do is defend that ramp, use the mischance to his advantage, and he should be able to keep that Nexus alive. The only thing he then has to worry about is a shuttle coming in with the Reaver 2's expansion. Although it almost looks like Stork. Is Stork doing okay? He's just putting it on a pylon there for scouting information. It looks like he did the same thing at the 12 o'clock position. Now what you do see players a lot of times do is just try and trick a probe through either at around the outside edges of your opponent and try and get a late probe in so you really get to know what they're doing. You do see the robotics facility already out for Stork, so we should be seeing Reavers pretty soon. The robotics facility is almost completed for Bisu. So he will be behind in terms of his tech. He won't have Reavers out necessarily in time to compete with Stork's Reavers, but as long as he's able to defend that ramp, and as long as Stork doesn't know about this base, especially at the top left, and I don't think Stork has any idea that it's there yet, although the probe coming out now he's going to come around, and it might actually get all the way through. If it gets all the way through, these Dragoons really need to kill it. Okay, the Dragoons do it. That is absolutely critical. If Stork gets to that top position, that gives him 2 locations with which to harass with his Reaver, but just because of that little play there, able to stop the probe. That's a big play for Bisu. And it does look like Stork now is a Reaver out, so he's going to be able to start harassing, and we'll see whether or not he suspects something and moves towards the top left with that Reaver as his forces move out in the middle of the map, because if he does, he could do a whole lot of damage to Bisu. Bisu doesn't have anything prepared really to defend against this other than his ramp. He went for Observatory first, so he will have no Dragoons to fight in this first decisive battle.
And he's moving forward, and this could be very problematic for him. He has to retreat to the safety of his ramp. He sees this army. He's maybe not sure that the Reaver is there. Now he sees it. He's running already at the top of the ramp, and I want to see if this will hold. Maybe it will hold. The shuttle is out, and wow, Stork right now has to storm in here. He needs this. He needs his victory in the battle right now. He has the Reaver shooting, and he does manage to get a couple of Dragoonkins. He manages to push forward. He gets quite a lot of probe kills there, and he is within the base, but he has no forces left, and Bisu is able to reinforce too quickly there. Simply too quick, and now he already has 4 goons. This ramp should probably hold, although Stork is again inside and forced again to bring probes off the line. This is going to be really close here for Bisu. Oh man, and Stork doing a great job with that Reaver, killing again a ton of probes. That was awesome from Stork. But Bisu will be able to hold this. This will not be a decisive victory, but still, that Reaver is still alive. If he can snipe this first Reaver, that would be so important. Oh man, this is so close. Goon plus Reaver versus 1 Reaver. Oh man, and Stork feeling the need to retreat now, getting 1 Scarab shot, and now he will finally lose his force. That was a really intense battle. Oh, this was very, very close. He will now finally be forced to back down, but I'm not really sure who the victor of that battle is. I think they both have the same psi. Bisu, however, with the expansion up and running, I think Bisu did manage to yeah, get the advantage for now.